Good morning, dear students. Hello, Akhtar. How are you all? Good morning, Emir. Hello, Darina. Hello, Victor. How are you doing, guys? How's your study? Is everything okay? Good. And do you enjoy your online lessons? Good morning, Daria. Good morning. Daniela, hello. I haven't heard from you for a long time. Okay, good. Okay, guys. So let's start our today's lesson. So today we are going to focus on grammar. Let me put the presentation on first. Okay, let's check the connection. Can you see the presentation and can you hear me well? Yes. So what about others? Do you also have good connection? Good, Nuraim, good. Okay, let's start then. So, as I have just said, we are going to focus on grammar and we are going to revise and consolidate present simple questions. So, aims or objectives of the lesson. So, what will you be able to do by the end of this lesson? So, you will be able to ask and answer present simple yes/no questions. I know that most of you already know this grammar, but it will be kind of revision, yes? And you will be able also to make questions with the help of VH question words. And as a tradition, please, can you write down your homework? So workbook exercise page 9 and 11. And you'll be also given some grammar exercises from your class. Please don't forget to check your class in the evening. Is everything clear? Have you understood what to do at home as a homework? All of you? Okay, good, Nursultan. So then let's start. What are you going to do right now? You're going to watch a short video about present simple questions and try to just concentrate on present simple questions with do, does, and with VH questions. Okay? So, at first, let me change the sound. Okay.
For a very special dinner, Stanley's Restaurant is a winner, eating side by side.
Stanley's International Restaurant is a very special place. Every day, Stanley cooks a different kind of food. On Monday, he cooks Italian food. On Tuesday, he cooks Greek food. On Wednesday, he cooks Chinese food. On Thursday, he cooks Puerto Rican food. On Friday, he cooks Japanese food. On Saturday, he cooks Mexican food. And on Sunday, he cooks American food.
Stanley's International Restaurant.
What kind of food does Stanley cook on Monday?
On Monday, he cooks Italian food.
Thank you.
Stanley's International Restaurant.
What kind of food does Stanley cook on Wednesday?
On Wednesday, he cooks Chinese food.
Chinese food?
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
Stanley's International Restaurant.
Does Stanley cook Greek food on Tuesday?
Yes, he does.
Thank you.
Stanley's Restaurant.
Does Stanley cook Puerto Rican food on Thursday?
Yes, he does.
Thanks.
Does Stanley cook Japanese food on Sunday?
No, he doesn't.
When does he cook Japanese food?
He cooks Japanese food on Friday.
Excuse me?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. Does Stanley cook Chinese food on Monday?
No, he doesn't.
When does he cook Chinese food?
He cooks Chinese food on Wednesday.
I see. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. We're filming a commercial for Stanley's restaurant. May I ask you one or two questions?
Certainly. Go right ahead.
Rolling.
Do you go to Stanley's restaurant on Wednesday?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because I like Chinese food.
Thank you very much, sir.
My pleasure.
Excuse me. We're filming a commercial.
A commercial? You mean a TV commercial?
Yes. May I ask you one or two questions?
Sure.
Rolling.
Do you go to Stanley's restaurant on Sunday?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because I don't like American food.
I see. Well, thank you anyway. Excuse me, sir. We're doing a commercial. May I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
What kind of food do you like?
I like Russian food.
When do you go to Stanley's restaurant?
I don't go there.
Why not?
Because Stanley doesn't cook Russian food.
Cut! Stanley doesn't cook Russian food?
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Thanks anyway.
No problem.
Why didn't you tell me he doesn't cook Russian food? Eh?
Ask the producer. I don't know.
Stanley, your restaurant is a very special place.
Thank you.
What do people do at Stanley's International Restaurant?
On Monday, they speak Italian, eat Italian food, drink Italian wine, and listen to Italian music. On Tuesday, they speak Greek, eat Greek food, drink Greek wine, and listen to Greek music. On Wednesday, they speak Chinese, eat Chinese food, drink Chinese...
Thank you, Stanley. Yes, Stanley's International Restaurant is a very special place. So come on over to Stanley's Restaurant, the International Restaurant, where Stanley cooks a different kind of food every day. Okay?
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap?
Yes, we're finished.
It's a wrap!
Okay, guys, have you watched the video? And what is this video about? Can you tell me? Guys, what is this video about? About food, yes? So what kind of questions were asked in this video? About cook? Okay, what else? Do you remember what kind of questions were exactly asked? About food, but do you remember what questions were there in the video? Can you just write the questions which you have heard while watching this video? When does he cook Japanese food? Excellent. What else? What do you cook on Monday? Good job. What else? What is it? What else, guys? What else? What kind of? May I ask a question? Okay. So can others be a little active? He doesn't cook Russian food. Okay, but Nursultan, I have just about questions, yes? Does Stanley cook Italian food on Monday? Okay, good. Now, does Stanley cook Chinese food on Friday? Do you remember? What food does he cook on Friday? No. When does he cook Chinese food? Do you remember? On Wednesday. Good job. So when we have got kind of question like, does Stanley cook Chinese food on Friday? We need to give what kind of answer? Short answer. If yes, we say yes, he does. If no, no, he doesn't. Yes. Okay. When does he cook Chinese food? When does he cook? As you have just said, yes, he cooks Chinese food on Friday, but yes, it was on Wednesday. I'm so sorry here. Okay, let's look at the formation of present simple question. How do we form present simple question? We form present simple questions with the help of auxiliary verbs does and do. If we have pronouns like he, she, it, like personal pronouns, yeah? Or we have got the person's name in singular form, Paul or Jane, we need to use does. But with other personal pronouns like you, they, we, or with the nouns in plural form like your parents, the kids, we need to use auxiliary verb do, right? For example, does he play football? Does Paul like ice cream? Does Paul brush his teeth? Yes, or the teeth, right? Or do you like football? Do your parents work? Or do the kids like ice cream? Yes? So with the help of these two auxiliary verbs, do, does, we make a question. Okay? Now, let's practice, guys. Please try to be very active because you're going to get some additional marks for being active during the lesson. It's very easy, yes? Let's practice do, does. Do you see the first sentence? You, the internet. So after saying, do you surf? Yes? Let's check. Do you and surf? Excellent. Good job, Emir. Ajarkan, you are also right. Next, your friend cycling. Aha. Does your friend, because we talk about one person, friend, it could be he or she, yes? Excellent. Next, third one. Your friends. Do your friends play computer games, right? Your friends, a mobile phone. What? Daria. Here we cannot use does. We use does because we are talking about only one friend. Yes, about one person in singular form. Does your friend? No, Darina, it should be does. Okay, next, the fifth one. You to classical music. Do you listen? You right? Your parents, lots of photos. Do your parents, yes, take lots of photos. Excellent. So I think this exercise was really easy for you, but it was a kind of revision and kind of practice. Now, guys, we also use present simple questions like yes, no questions. We also can use with VH question words, yes? If you put them at the very beginning, we will have special question. When do we usually ask special question? For example, yes, no question, we ask to get yes, no answer. Yes, very short. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. But when do we usually ask special question? When do we ask present simple questions with VH question words? Why do we ask? Guys, why do we ask such question? Okay, we ask such question, excellent, Nursultan, to get some detailed answer or some specific answers. Yes, okay. Excellent. Now, where does he work? Or why do they take what? Why do they take the bus, for example? Yes. When do you work? Or where does Paul work? You see, you can ask these questions to get some detailed answers. Okay, let's practice. Here you have got the words and the answer. Using these words, separate words, and using the rules of present simple question, you need to make up what kind of question? You need to make up a special question using which question words like what, when, where, who, and why. I read magazines. You read in your free time. Aha, Nursultan, what do you read? Yes? Excellent, Nursultan, you're right. Next, you study English because I want to pass my exams. Okay, can you make up a question, please? Why do you study English? Yes, Aktan? Why do you study English? Let's check. Excellent. You and your friends play sports. Why do you study English? Okay, Daria, we have already done it. So can you go to the next question? Guys, can you work a little faster? When you and your friends play sport. Nursultan, what did you forget in your question? So remember, after question word, we need to use auxiliary verb, do or does. Okay, but do we need here, you and friends play sport? We play sport on Friday afternoons. Can you give me the correct answer, please? Can you give me the correct answer? Aha, Amirham, let's check. When do you and your friends play sport? Good. You do at the weekend. You do at the weekend. We go shopping at the weekend. Where do you go at the weekend? Okay, let's check. What do you do at the weekend? We go shopping, yes? Next, the fifth one. Your best friend meets you. He meets me in the park. What question we can ask to this answer? Where does your best friend meet you? Aha, Nursultan was first. Excellent, Nursultan, you're right. Next, go to the cinema with. I go to the cinema with my best friend. Guys, please make up your question. Where does your best friend meet you? So who does go to the cinema with you? Who you go? Who with you do you go? Okay, be careful, be careful. Are the answers? Guys, can you be active? I get answers from Nursultan and Akhtan most of the time. I know, Nursultan, I'm waiting for the answers of other students. Okay, let's check. Who do you go to the cinema with? So when you want to make up a question, special question with preposition, then preposition should be at the end. We cannot put in the middle or we cannot put at the very beginning, yes? Who do you go to the cinema? Then with. Be careful with this preposition. Well done, guys. So most of you have done really great job. Now, let's practice more. Do you see these pictures? Yes? Let's make up questions. For example, you see here piano and drums. What question you can ask with the help of the pronoun you? Do you like piano? Okay, think, you know, you don't only have a piano, you also have another type of the instrument or kind of the instrument. Guys, I would like you to ask a question. Okay, let's do the first one together then. Which musical instrument do you play? Which musical instrument do you play? Okay, guys, now we have got what? Subjects, yes? This is a geography subject, and this is a what? What kind of subject is this? Could be a history, right? So what question we can ask them about subjects? Which subject do you prefer? This is Nursultan. So what subject do you like? Okay. So what about other people's answers? Be active. Be active if you want to get some additional marks. Be active, please. What subject do you like? Okay. Are the answers? Do you like history or hitto? What does hitto mean, Emir? History. Ah, okay. You mean history. But we need to ask special questions here, Emir. Okay, let's check. What subject do you like? So Aftan was and Nursultan also were correct. Aftan, Nursultan, they were correct. Okay, next one. Here we have got types of sport. What sport do you like? Yes? Yes, what sports do you do here? But we also can ask what sports do you like or what sport do you do? Okay, and the last one? Aha, Monter likes table tennis. Good, I also like it, Monter. So what about the last one? What computer, what platform do you like? So this is a console of video game. And I guess this is a CD player, right? Guys. Aha, do you have any questions? Do you use disk? Rinat, be careful. We are asking not yes, no questions. We are asking special questions. You need to use question words like which, what, where, when, what kind of, what type of, for example. Guys, I'm waiting for your answers. What do you like to do in your free time? Or do you like to listen to music? Okay, let's check. Oop, what happened? What do you do after school? Yes, or what do you like doing in your free time? Also possible. Okay, another practice exercise. Here we have got some pictures about Mike's life. Yes. And what do you need to do? You need to make up a question, but be careful. Right now, you are not asking the question to personal pronoun you. You are asking the question to the personal pronoun he. Mike, who? He. Okay, let's look at the first picture. You see London, yes? You see London. So what kind of question we may ask with live? Where does Mike live? Okay, let's check. Oops, sorry. Where does he live or Mike live? Yes, correct. Second one appeared itself. That's why we cannot make. So does Mike have a brother or sister? Yes. Okay, next one. Go to school. Bus. He takes bus to go to school. What question we can ask here? Do you go? But we are asking the question to the Mike. Let's check. Does Mike go to school by bus? Okay, but what about if we use VH question? Or question word, any question word except VH. How does he go to school? How? He goes to school by bus, yes? At 6:30, you see an alarm clock and Mike. What question we can ask here? When does Mike get up? What time does Mike get up? Yes? And the last one. What does he eat for lunch? Okay, guys, it's already time. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and it was a kind of revision lesson, okay? Revision of present simple questions. If you open your workbook, page 9 and 11, on page 11, you'll find some exercises to practice present simple question. And don't forget to send to my new email address, okay, guys? I'm waiting for your homework. Okay, do you have any